Hi everyone. So here we are, the final boss for now. Before Ashura comes around on Monday, we are facing a Diabolos or Dark Diabolos in the magical domain of fire and light. So this is the team I'll be using. Fair warning, this is expensive. Alright, so Lauren won't do anything too big this time. I did gear her, as you can see, but all of the gear is completely unnecessary. Let's see, does she have a brave shifter? Nope. She won't be doing anything at all other than breaking and buffing. So I put her on Anima so she can use Enshrouded by Darkness, which is 70% dark resist. Now the whole team needs at least 30% ice resist and or 30% dark resist, meaning that after buffs I am at 100%. The 70% ice resist will be coming from the carbuncle unit, which is going to be Sylvie, but we'll get to that in a moment. I'm using Neovision Aerith. Her irregular form is not equipped. I'm not going to use it. I'm immediately putting her in a Brave Shift form where she's using Stardust Rod, the Coeurl headpiece, her STMR, which again, like I said, is very expensive. As you can see, she's EX +2 even, meaning she's dealing even more damage. She is using some nice gear. She does have 200% Demon Killer. I believe they're almost innately. And she's using her own vision card, which sadly is not yet at 100%. That would make things a little bit easier on the gearing side, but as you can see, I'm overcapping on magic anyway. But if I had the demon killer materia, which sadly I do not, my goal is to actually farm the undead killer materia and the demon killer materia for the next dark visions, because I needed them last dark vision. I was too busy with university and work for this dark vision of within the last month for this dark vision in preparation, so I wasn't able to. I will be able to do this though by the beginning of dark vision number 7. Anyways, we should be still absolutely fine, especially because I'm using Starlight Elena's Demon Killer buff as well, so Aerith will deal a lot of damage. I am also using Kuja, who has also a lot of Demon Killer innately, 225 totaling over here. He has some nice gear. He's also resisting ice and dark to a fair amount. Those are his abilities. I gave him Cool Beauty, which is an STMR, mind you, but there's plenty of substitutes. And as you can see, I'm well overcapped on magic and true dual wield, so you might just change around other things. I didn't bother actually putting him through, or the whole team through the FFBE equip builder. I just went with what seemed good to me, and this should be very close to the ideal setup. Now here's Sylvie. Sylvie has oh, I need way more dark resist on her, so let's fix that. Well, are we dark resist? How much does this provide? Only 30%. That's 80%. Let's go for that. Alright, so we're good here. So what is Sylvie gonna do? She's on Carbuncle, meaning she will use Barblizaga, which provides 70%. Ice resist. That's all she'll be doing. She should the boss blind me, she will also be able to recover cover me from that blind on turn 2. I'm going for a turn 3 kill, by the way, so I'm hoping that the boss does no shenanigans and he doesn't imperil me to either ice or dark before the end of turn 2. Mastermind Zorn, as you might expect, is doing the usual. Now, I read on the strategy side that the boss has a death ability, so let's give him safety bit to immune all the death attacks, nullify instant KOs, and I didn't change anything at all from the previous runs, so he's still the same old. And Starlight Elena, she has all the useful stuff on. She'll be buffing herself on turn 1, meaning imperiling light, imbuing light, and from then on turn 2 she will start using her Magnus, and on turn 3 we are going to burst the boss. Now, if it were possible to do this on turn 4, I'd love to use her LB on the 3rd turn and kill the boss on turn 4 with even more damage, but I'm hoping that it's going to be enough to kill the boss on turn 3 with A, capped damage, and B, a chain that is more than 100. And if I made my calculations right and everything works as intended, I should be at 117 or 118 chain cap. She's using her own vision card, she's using some additional demon killer from Force Mysterium, which is Lunera's STMR, mind you, so that one is quite expensive as well. And Starlight Elena has 225 demon killer on the physical side and 175 on the magical side, which again does not matter. And she'll be buffing additional 200%. Alright, so that's the team. And yeah, let's give this a go and hope for the best. Yeah, talk to me. So, alright. Lauren is going to use Enshrouded by Darkness. Neovision Aerith will Brave Shift. Now, how long do Arcane Ward? Oh, it's lasting 4 turns. That's good. Fleeting Familiar. I don't know how long Fleeting Familiar lasts. Let's look this up. Fleeting Familiar. 5 turns, increase physical, magic. 5 turns, increase modifiers. It doesn't say how long. Oh, 5 turns. Okay, that's good. So, yeah, Arcane Ward, Fleeting Familiar. Can we use anything else? No. Alright, let's use one Ray of Judgment then, just to test the waters. Alright, Kuja will triple, he will crusade, he will, I guess he will Soul Splitter, yes. And he will, I'm rarely using him. It's actually the first time I'm using him, so bear with me. Overture limit for 2 turns from next turn on. Okay, so this is going to last until turn 3 then. Okay. And Sylvie will Barble Saga. Elena will Crystal Trinity, Stella Maris, and Double Lux Overflow. Zorn will, whoops, not that one. He will Reflector, he will, no. Zorn will Reflector, he's taking the elemental buff. He's also taking a critical buff from Elena. And... he's also survival mirroring Elena. Okay. The boss will deal some AoE, ice and dark damage. We do not care about this. Nothing should deal any damage. Perfect. Alright, turn 2. I should have wrote down what I'm supposed to do, I guess. But I know that Elena is going to Brave Shift. She will use her Magnus ability. Although, I mean, should I risk it going for turn 4? I don't know. Anyway, Elena uses her Magnus. Lauren will Triple Blade and is going to use... What is she going to use? Alright, Blade of Singularity, Peerless Blade. I should use it. No, I shouldn't use this yet. You know what? I'm gonna use this, all of this on turn 3. Yeah. So I guess she's not doing anything then on turn 2, honestly. Does the boss have any buffs? No. Let's just use Blade of Singularity, I mean, whatever. So... Aerith is gonna guard, we're not doing anything right now. Kuja will not do anything. He's also gonna guard. Sylvie will double the fun spring cleaning and she will Gracious Knight. And Mastermind Zorn will now critical mirror again on Elena. He will also elemental mirror on Elena and projected mirror. Now everyone has additional buffs if I'm not mistaken. Everyone has light element, that's correct. Good. And the next turn we will be going for the kill. Let's see what happens. Nothing happened. So the boss did something which we do not really care about. Alright, so Lauren, Blade of Singularity, Peerless Blade, Bright Storm Flash. Let's just have her go first. Aerith, Ray of Judgment 4 times. Angel of Death Kuja is using oops, that's the wrong one. I should use probably Holy Symphony. Can I use this 4 times? Yeah, I can actually. I did not account for that, so I probably should use Holy Symphony. I mean, I'm gonna use Astral Onslaught and see what happens. If I can cap, that's great. If I'm not, I'm probably gonna do this again. Alright, Zorn is going to use Paralyzing Darkness to chain with Starlight Elena, who will use Crystal Shine Bright 3 times. Alright, so let's hope for the best. Oh boy, the boss didn't really die fast. I don't think this is a cap damage, is it? Oh, we are far away from capping. So I guess I will use a fifth DPSer. Phew, we need more damage. Lot more damage. Alright, I'll be making some changes and maybe I will re-upload or upload another perfect clear, but I'm leaving as is because anything that I'm changing right now will be even more expensive than this build. So yeah, thanks for watching and hopefully see you in a bit for a perfect kill score.